Hey, it's Cassie. We're on day 5 of Art Advent Live, and I'm really excited for tonight. I got some sleep, so I'm feeling a little bit better today. So that's good. Just getting our space ready, waiting for friends. If you're here live, say hi. So I have the stencils from yesterday. I might leave those out in case we want to use them. They were really cool. All right, I'm just sort of tidying up here and waiting for folks to join. Try to do this ahead of time, but I'm running a little behind today. It's a busy day, so I hope you had a good day. If you're here live, say hi so I can chat with you. Today's stamp carving. Hi, Michelle. Thanks for joining. Today's stamp carving is Star. So we're on day 5. It is Star. So I'm excited to see your stamps. If you carve them, I'll show you mine in a minute. And so we're just going to get started right away. I want to make sure we have enough time. And I got to fix my screen again. Here we go. All right. There we go. All right, let's get switched around. Hi, Robin. How are you? Okay, so here's my list. We're on day 5, which is Star. Tomorrow is Sun. That'll be fun. I am excited to see what you guys make. Okay, let's get into this. First is Spellbinders, and we're here. So day 5 is kind of long and skinny. Did everybody have a good day today? It's Thursday, which means tomorrow is Friday, which is amazing. This day went by, or this week went by kind of fast. Another die, and it's a couple of squiggles. So I'm just going to bring it close to show you. Here we go. So that's what we got from Spellbinders. Very cool. These seem like they could be used for lots of things. And there's 2 of them. I wonder why there's 2. Are they different? Let's see. Okay. Yeah, one is looser and one's a little tighter. But anyway, there they are. They're nice and long. I think they'll be great. How much snow did you end up getting? You know, on the ground, there's not a ton, like 3 or 4 inches maybe. But man, it came down so fast last night. It was crazy. It was really, and it was really cold. It was like 19 degrees. So no school today for sure. Michelle says, great day and bonus. My husband cooked dinner tonight. Well, that is a bonus. That's amazing. What did you have for dinner? I want to know. Okay, day 5. Oh, here we are. A nice, cute little wreath. This is, I feel like I just heard a doorbell, but maybe that was something else. This is day 5. This is, Diamond Press, excuse me. Okay. What do we have? Okay, there's a couple things. Oh, this is fun. Oh, I'm excited to try this one. Okay, so there are stamps in here, and there's a die, and it's a big word die that says hooray. Isn't that fun? And it says, it's your birthday, it's party time, enjoy your day, bring on the cake. So hooray, and then all of these sentiments. This is so cute. I love it. Your day 5 is empty. What? Maybe it's shifted. Sometimes that happens because there's space, you know, in between where these things are. So it might have shifted to a different day. I'm so sorry. That's a bummer. Well, if you can't find yours, you can have my squiggles. Okay. When I see you, I'll bring them to you. But that is a bummer. Oh, and actually, I would just get a hold of Spellbinders and let them know too. Michelle says grilled chicken, stuffing, peas and corn, and sweet toast. Wow, that's amazing. Great job. Okay. You look to see if it's somewhere else. Well, I would just get a hold of them and let them know. I'm so sorry. That is a bummer. All right. So we got some Stampin' Dies and some dies. So let's see. We did this tag, and I still have this cute little pocket tag that we did. So these are 2 different days. And then we've done a couple of journal pages. So what do we want to do today? Got my inking palette. I've got some fun ink here that I just had laying around, so maybe we want to use some of that. I don't know. Oh, I need to show you my stamp. It's a star. I wanted a star that had an outline, and I wanted it to be kind of squishy because I don't have one. So let me find some ink here. You know what? I want to use this ink. Oh, this is Queen Bee Pearlescent Pigment ink from Shimmer ink from Spectrum Noir, and it's really pretty. So I'm going to show you. Oh, hey, how are you, Rochelle? Is that right? Hawaiian Brat? Are you Rochelle? I'm sorry if I forgot. Aloha from Texas. Yay. I'm so excited. Where are you in Texas? Michelle said, so funny story. Day one, I thought I lost a piece of a hot air balloon, but it was stuck in your hair. Oh my goodness. Well, how did that happen? That's hilarious. I'm glad you found it. That'd have been funny if you went to take a shower and then found it, you know, like fell into the tub or something. I just think that's hilarious. Okay, I'm doing it on the tissue paper because it's shimmer paint or ink, but I wanted to show you with yellow. So here we go. Oh, where is it? There's my star. I just like the outline of it. So, and I wanted it kind of squishy. So that is my star for today. Excuse me. Goodness. Whew. Okay, we're going to need to die cut the squiggles. What if we die cut it out of some of this clear stuff? Oh, okay, let's see. You're in Central Texas, 45 minutes north of Austin. Awesome. Okay. That's amazing. Okay, let's see. Getting ready for bed. I was brushing my hair and there it was. That's just hilarious. That's the best story. Okay, so let's keep going here. I'm going to put these off to the side. If we want to use those tags in a journal page one day, we just need to remember that they're there and then we can put them in our page. So I think what I'm going to do is cut these squiggles and the hooray out of this just to use it. So I think it'll be fun. And I like to use my scraps, and we'll just keep going. So let's see, we're just gonna put these right down here, and I don't even care where they end up, right? Let's maybe down here by the yellow. I don't know, doesn't really matter. Okay, we can go down because there's cutting plates on both sides. And then I want to open Hooray and cut this out. I love this font. It's super thick and bold, and it's just really cute. So I really don't like packaging though. It drives me crazy. All right. Whew, I feel a lot better today. I got lots of sleep, so today was much better. Guess next time I'll need to run my Sizzix Gotcha Tools. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, you know what? It's so funny because I have that also right here, and I didn't even think to use it. And it would have been perfect for the day that we had those flowers. All those little flowers were so cute and tiny. Okay, so let's cut these out and see how they look, and then we'll decide what we're going to do with them. I think maybe we'll do a journal page today. What do you guys think about that? And maybe start thinking about colors that you want to use. What colors should we do for our page? Too funny, I was missing the ribbon for my bow for day one. Alas, they were nowhere in my house. Spellbinders is sending me one. Well, that's nice. Okay, so Robin, then you need to get a hold of Spellbinders, and they will send you these little squiggles. You know, stuff happens, you know, when you're boxing all of these and you have all these little tiny bits. It's bound to happen here and there. So I'm glad that they were able to fix it for you. I need my little pokey tool. Whoops. Okay. Oh my goodness. Here we go. I almost had it. All right. See, the inking palette is going to be used up. I'm so excited. Look how cool that looks. I love it. It's a great font. I'm excited about this. Okay, let me just clean out the little bits. That is going to go, I think when I'm done, that's going to go in my card making stash. Do you guys have different stashes for your things? Like I do lots of different kinds of art stuff, you know. I love art journaling, of course, and mixed media, but I do also just love, sometimes I just want to make some cards, you know. I don't buy cards to give to people. So if I have a birthday or Christmas or holiday or whatever, I definitely try really hard to make the card for the occasion. And this year I've been trying to work ahead and like have some in my stash. So if I need them, then they're ready to go, you know. But there's something just really fun and relaxing about making a card. I need scissors here. I don't know. I love it. Let's see. I decided to make an ATC for every day. Oh, that's a good idea. Some are rather plain. That's okay. That's totally okay. Michelle said in the goodie bag, there's indigo blue, luscious pigment powder. How do you use it? Yes. Okay. So we did use some. I have some down here. I have this gold one. So we'll use it tonight so I can show you, but we did also use it one other night. And it's really simple and it's amazing. And they have a million colors. And I also, just so you guys know, since you're here, you can know now, but I am going to be like seriously destashing. Like I'm getting rid of probably 75% or 50 to 75% of all of my art supplies because I want to downsize a little bit. And I have like literally everything. Seriously, I could walk you around my studio here and you would see. And in January, actually, I'm gonna be part of an organizational thing that's gonna come out. I can't really talk about it yet, but so watch out for January. That's gonna be fun. And so you'll get to see more of my crazy studio and how messy it is. But I have so much stuff, and I'm ready to let it go to new homes. So I'm saying all this to say that I will have more of the luscious powder and art sprays and inks and stamps and stencils and dies and all sorts of embossing folders, all sorts of things that I will be selling. Furniture even, so you probably have to be local for that. I can't get that one little piece out. This one area was too thick, so it didn't die cut one tiny little bit, but I'm okay with it. It's still good. So that's what I was trying to do there, just get some of those bits out. So anyway, yeah, just stay tuned. I've done mystery boxes in the past, but this is going to be like next level mystery boxes because I have so much stuff to get rid of. It's crazy. Anyway, it's exciting. Okay, so look at these. These are so cute. Love these little squiggles. I'm really loving them. Look how fun that is. Okay. Perfect. Thank you. I'm playing along. Good. Yay. I'm glad you're playing along. Who else? Who else is playing along with me tonight? Even if you're not doing a journal page, I think you should still get some art supplies out and just hang out with me. You might as well while you're sitting here, right? All right. We're done die cutting. I'm going to put all that to the side. Let's do a page. What colors are we going to use tonight? Should we work on this side? It already has some texture. Check out this texture. This is what we did the other night. I need to bring some more stencils down here because we only really have, oh no, we do have these ones too. I forgot. Yeah, I kind of like the idea of the dots. What if we do decide to do more stenciling tonight? I think I might like to do some dots because it's kind of this, you know, the things that we have tonight are kind of whimsical and sketchy, you know, and I think the dots would work nicely with that. So, okay, let me get a drink of water. Do you guys have any ideas on color? We can do anything you want because I have stuff next to me, but I also can get up. Let's see. What do we have from the Amsterdam line? I've got a little pink on here, but we can always cover that up. What if I did some turquoise green and pyrrole red? That's a really nice combo. That's super pretty. Let's see what else we've got. Oh, also, have you guys used, let me see which colors I have here. Well, they don't really go. But have you guys used stencil butter? This one is seafoam. It's like a light greenish color, but really, really pretty. Anyway, maybe we'll use that a different day. Something with orange. Okay, I can do orange. Let's see. Oh, look at, I've got this. This is Azo orange. That's a good one. What, maybe orange and turquoise or orange and red? Are we staying like all warm or are we going to mix it up? Or we could do this and have like a little spritz of that. That might be fun. Let's do that. Sorry, I just went a little crazy there for a second, but okay. I'm thinking, just preparing my brain for what is to come. Okay, so we have to use the squiggles and the hooray with maybe a word. We don't have to do a word because if we're using hooray, that still counts. And then we also have my star, which is all smushy now because it's got ink on it. Hold on, let me clean it up really quick. Okay, so we're doing orange and turquoise. We'll definitely have some turquoise and I think maybe a little red. That's what I think we're gonna do. Okay, tell me what your favorite color is if you have a favorite color. It's just fun to know. Okay, let's start with orange because that's what we want to work with. And I don't have this gessoed, but that's okay because we're going to work with acrylic paint. I don't need it to do the same thing that this one was doing. So we're just going to start and play, and so as not to overthink things, I'm just putting some dots of color down, and I'm going to put both the paint, or excuse me, the orange and the red, and we'll use some turquoise too, but we'll do that separately because these are warm colors. So if they mix together, they're not going to make a muddy color. They'll be nice. They'll still be nice and pretty and vibrant. Okay, I'm going to get a big brush here and just going to get a little bit of clean water just to test it. I think we're good. Okay. All right, how we doing? Or that blue scheme. Oh, Mermaid Lagoon. Oh, that's pretty. This is Mermaid Lagoon is a little darker than this, but I think this will still work. You know what? We could mix some of this phthalo turquoise with the turquoise green and we'll get close to Mermaid Lagoon. So that's a great idea. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of move this paint around and get squishy, and I'm starting with just the orange. Okay, and I'm doing kind of like X's and crosshatch or whatever. It doesn't matter. You're just moving the paint around. And then once the orange is all done, then I'm just coming in with the red and we're just gonna make a fun page. I do want to get an inking palette page to go under here just so we don't get paint on a different page that we don't want to do, you know. I don't always care about that, but today I'm gonna care. Okay, we're going to cover this whole thing and then we're going to put turquoise over it as an accent color in a little bit, okay? There's a lot of red here. Isn't this pretty though? Oh, I don't want that to be on there. Okay. Alrighty, and then we're going to wipe off on our palette. And let's see. I think I want to do something with this tissue, but I don't know what yet, but I'm thinking about it. And we're just going to keep wiping. I don't want a super wet brush, but I want to get a little bit more orange going because I covered a lot of it with the red. So I'm just going to put a little bit more here and there. And then my brush is fairly clean. There we go. And I don't mind if it's a little bit mixed, but I just wanted it to be a little bit more orange right there. And I'm just making sure there's no white spots really. Okay, I like it. Oh, there's some white over there. Let's mix that up. Okay. Not overthinking it, not really caring, because it's our journal and who cares? and it's definitely all covered. Isn't that pretty? Oh, it looks darker on the screen than it is in person, but it's pretty bright and vibrant in person here. Okay, so now I'm going to clean my brush. And I'll get a fresh paper towel. Okay. I think what I want to do is get a clean paper towel. I do baby wipes. Hold on. Sorry, I need to stand up for just a second. I forgot to grab them before. Ooh, I wonder if they're dry. They feel dry. That's a bummer. Okay. I have some baby wipes. Oh, they're so dry. That's crazy. I wonder how they got dry. That was amazing. Okay. Well, we can get it wet, and I'm going to try something. You love oh, hey, Rhonda, how are you? Yes, this is very vibrant. Okay, so I'm going to go with this little circle stencil we got yesterday, and if the paint's not totally dry, I'm going to pull some of it off. And it's best to do this obviously when the paint is still wet, so you get the desired outcome. But look isn't that fun? Super fun. Okay, I'm going to do some down here, and usually I use a wet baby wipe for this, or paper towel is okay too, but sometimes the baby wipe's a little stronger material, so it's not gonna, it's not gonna get what's the word I'm trying to think of? It's not gonna like tear or anything. So I just want some dots here and there, and this is really just removing the paint from the areas where I have this stencil. So there we go. Isn't that fun? I love this technique. It's really fun. Then we have some paint on here. You don't really need to clean this because it's not going to hurt anything. But what I want to do is spritz it with water, and then I'm going to take it to another page really quick and see if we can get a little bit more off of here. I'll go this way. Okay, can you see? Yeah, you can see. And then I'm just gonna take a couple pages and then squish it so I don't get my hands all dirty, and lift it off. And there you go. Can you see? How cool is that? I'm gonna do it again. So I'm gonna get it wet, and then I'm gonna put it back down and do the same thing again. And then we'll use most of that paint. We won't waste it. I think I should get us like buttons made or something that says don't waste the paint, because I mean it, and I say it all the time. I'm sorry. But look at how fun is that? Ooh, I love this. Okay, squish it one more time. That's going to be a great page to work on. See, and we didn't waste the paint, and we have a cool new page to get started. Okay, I'm gonna put this here so it doesn't completely fall flat, because I want it to dry while we keep working. Okay, so this is looking pretty good. It's a little thick in some spots. So let's see. What if I take a paper towel and I just smush it? We're going to get some cool pattern. Oop. And we're going to pick up some of the excess, so it's going to dry a little faster because I'm impatient. And I'm starting to see some more of that texture that was already on the page. This is already amazing. I mean, I could stop now and I'll be very happy with this. This is beautiful, but we're not going to stop. We need to add some turquoise, and we have lots of stuff to do here. And look at these two next to each other. Aren't they fun? They're so contrasty. They're super fun. Okay, what's next? Okay, I think I'm going to set this aside for a minute. We're going to, I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet, but I feel like I want to put the star that I carved. I think I just want to stamp it all over, but we need a dark color because it's going to lay on top of that page. Excuse me. Okay. I kind of really want to get a VersaFine clear color, but that is going to be difficult. It's hiding. Let me see if I can. Oh, nose is itchy. If I can see it easily-ish. Might grab it. Sorry for my, for this moment of weirdness. I need a better home for this ink so I don't have to reach behind. But that is not what's happening right now. Put those brushes over there. Okay. Ooh, I've got pink. That's fun. But I think we want turquoise, don't we? Okay, it's not happening. I don't see it. Oh, I know where it is. It was right in front of me. Cassie, silly. Okay, here it is. This is what I was looking for. Warm Breeze. It was right in front of me because I use it all the time. Let's use this. Or do we want black? Ooh, now I don't know. Let's do both, and then we'll decide. How about that? We'll start with this one because it's a little lighter than black. And we're just going to stamp on tissue paper. And this is just regular tissue paper you get, you know, in the gift section. You can use whatever kind of tissue paper you like. You can use printed napkins, or regular napkins and print on them. I'm thinking for a second here, sorry. I'm using VersaFine Clair because I don't really want to use a dye-based ink for this, because if we get stuff wet, I don't want it to bleed and move around. You know, I just want it to stay the way it is. So I would use a solvent ink or something that is, you know, solvent-based like this VersaFine Clair or StazOn or something like that. Okay, I think that's enough turquoise. Let's do some black ones as well. I don't yet know how we're going to use these, but aren't they cute? I love this star. It's good. I wanted just an outline. I might do another one that's solid so I can layer them. That would be cool, huh? I think I just thought of that, but I think I would like to do that. Did everyone that is carving stamps, did you carve a star or did you do something different? Tell me what you, or even if you haven't done it yet, what are you planning to do? This would be a fun pattern paper. Ideas. Okay. I'm going to go off the page a little bit so we have some that are not complete. This is also nice, like, you know, sometimes you want to make something and you want to be creative, but you just don't really know what to do. Even you're like, I don't want to make a project and I don't know what I want to do. Sometimes it's fun to just get a stamp or some paint or whatever and just cover a piece of tissue paper or a piece of regular paper that you can, and then just have it in your stash so you can use it later for something. Just sometimes moving your hands and getting them, you know, getting them in the ink or the paint is just really helpful. Okay, so this is what we have so far. I think this is super fun. We'll see what we're going to do with it. I don't know yet. Let's go back to our page. This should be dry. See, it's stuck together a little bit there, but it's pretty much dry. Look at how fun that is. Oh, I love it. You carved a star. Awesome. Okay, well, I can't wait to see it. Okay, let's see. We're still a little bit wet. I'm going to dry this, but I forgot to plug my gun in here. Okay, there we go. Coming back. I unplugged my heat gun and I forgot to plug back in. So let's just dry this really fast. Okay, I thought of an idea while I was heating. If you guys have ideas or you're like, hey, why don't you try this or let's do that, let me know, okay? Because I'll do it. But I thought I had an idea, And I just kind of want to play it out here and see what happens. I've got some, this is palette paper, and I don't really want that there. Okay, so I'm going to use this stencil again. I think it's fun. You know, this would be fine just the way it is, but it is also fun to repeat it, you know, so if we can repeat it maybe in another color or in another way, that is nice. It's fun to do. So I think what I want to do, okay, let's make our teal, our Mermaid Lagoon. We'll try and make our own version. So this is Amsterdam acrylic paint in turquoise green, like one of the best colors ever. Best green, turquoise colors anyway. So good, so good. This tube is almost empty. That's how good it is. Okay, so there's some of that. Absolutely gorgeous. And then we've got some phthalo turquoise from Golden, and this is this is a fluid acrylic, so it's looser, right? But we're still going to be able to mix it together. This is a nice heavy body here. So we'll put a little bit of that down. That is a very strong color. You don't need a lot. Okay, so now I'm going to take some of the turquoise and I'm going to put it off to the side here, and I'm going to take less of that darker color, and we're just going to start with a little bit, and then you can always just grab some more. You know, if you start with too much, then it's too dark, then you got to add more light, and then, you know, it's just better if you start with a little bit and then work your way up. So I think this looks pretty darn good. It's a little bit darker than that turquoise green, and it's really, really pretty. It's hard to see in the screen. Let me bring this closer, actually, so I can show you the difference in the colors. So this is what we started with. Beautiful color, kind of light, right? And this is super dark. And look at where we are with this other color. We could even make this a little bit darker if we wanted, and just keep adding little bits of this darker one until you have the shade that you want. It's a great idea to mix your own colors. It really does help you learn, and it just is beautiful. So, okay, let's see. What do I want to do? I'm thinking, all right, we're just going to go because we don't want to think too much. Okay, maybe I'm going to go this way and just see what we get. I'm going to start with this darker color. We can always change our minds if we want, and we don't need to cover the whole thing. I don't know if I'm gonna, but I'm kind of, oh, this is so beautiful. We'll see. We'll see how it looks. Ooh, can you see that? Oh my goodness. Question. I love questions. Okay. During Maker Weekend, in your gel plating class, you had a type of paper that you cleaned your brayer off on. Yes. Please remind me what it was called. It's called deli paper. Yes, that's a great question. Deli paper. And I don't have any down here with me. But that is a great paper to have in your stash for sure. And you can, everything I'm doing on this palette paper, you could do on deli paper, and then you could even cut it up and use it after for sure. So yes, great question. Thanks for asking that. Okay, let's see. I think I want to have some down here as well. Let's get a little bit more paint. This paint is starting to dry, so I'm gonna keep moving. I want some more of these smaller bits here. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh my goodness, I love this color combo so much. Okay, and then I'm going to put a couple of smaller dots down here. We need to get a little bit more paint going though, because I'm losing my paint here. So I'm going to mix it again. It might be darker, might be lighter, might be the same, doesn't really matter. It's going to be close, and we're using the same paint, so it's really okay. And they're not like right next to each other, so it's fine. Oh, that looks so good. Oh my gosh. I love this. I love it so much. So let's put this, I'm gonna squish some more paint on here, and then let's get it wet. Uh-oh, I got some on my tissue. And then we're gonna let's put it on the same page. Okay, I'll just put one, I'll do it once only and put it kind of in that middle spot there. And let's see. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. It's just gorgeous. Okay, let's put this there so it can dry and we can keep going. Okay, I've got some paint here to use somewhere else, but I'm going to leave it there just in case we want to use a little bit more on this page. But actually, I do also need to bring this close up so you can see, because you just really look at, I mean, for serious. Oh my goodness. I wish I could scan this really quick so we could make it digital paper like right now, but I cannot. But I'll make another one. Isn't it beautiful? Oh my gosh. Color, I don't know. Color just is overwhelming for me sometimes because it's so gorgeous. Okay, let's dry it and move on. Okay, we need to start thinking about our focal point and how we want to put this together. Okay, that's the next step here. You're very welcome, Michelle. You're very welcome. Okay, here we go. Cleaned my brush and took it out of the water, so I'm winning. Okay, what's next? Okay, we definitely want to use the Luscious pigment powder. We will do that for sure. Let's see, where do we want to use these little squiggles? So we have squiggles, hooray, excuse me, and then the star paper. That's what we need to use. And do we want to color either the squiggles or the hooray with the Luscious powder? That might be nice. What if we do the hooray and Luscious gold? I only have gold down here, but I think gold will be amazing with this. But like I said before, they have a lot of colors. So, okay, this is how you use Luscious pigment powder. So if you don't know, this is from Indigo Blue. Let me just show you up close. It's called Luscious pigment powder. They have a million colors. Seriously. This one is called Gold, and it's absolutely gorgeous. And so here's what it looks like. It just looks like a pot of pigment, of mica pigments. Not even mica, just pigment powder. Okay. But it's really special because if you've ever used just straight pigment powder before, or even like, what's that one brand? Oh, it'll come to me. Give me a minute to think about it. Shoot. It's not coming to me. Maybe it will. Anyway, most of the time when you use pigment powders like this, you have to, once you put them on your surface, on your art page, you have to spray them with something or find some way to like seal it to protect it, and so that it doesn't like fall off of your page. But this doesn't do that. It is magical, and it should have magic somewhere in the name because it truly is. You don't have to do anything. All you have to do, clearing a space. I'm putting some fresh water down on my mat here, okay, so I can get my brush wet. Okay, you get a paintbrush, get it wet, let it be pretty wet. Doesn't have to be dripping or anything, just wet. Dip it in to your Luscious pigment powder. So now you've got wet powder. And then let's do it up here. You just put it on whatever you're going to paint. And then when it dries, it doesn't rub off. It just stays forever and ever and ever. You don't have to spray it. You don't have to do anything else to it. You just use it. It's amazing. It's amazing. I was blown away when I first got this, and before I used to have an art subscription box where I mailed you art supplies, and we would do videos each month and stuff. I don't have it at the moment, but anyway, I used to do that, and I sent this in the kit one time, and I just was like, what is happening? So this isn't sticking so well to this because it's plastic, you know? I mean, it is sticking, but it's like not super, it's kind of like streaky a little bit, but I think it's still gonna be great. But if you did it on paper or something, it would not do this. Okay, so I'm just gonna peel this. I just want to show you. Remember, this is on that palette paper, so it's very slippery and shiny, but look at it still. I mean, look at that. And when this dries, it's permanent. It's so cool. I don't know. They must have put like a binder in it or something, but it blew my mind. It's amazing. It's wonderful. And like I said, they have a million colors, and I highly recommend it. And you get this little pot here. It is, how big is it? 25 mil. It's going to last you your entire life, even if you use it every single day, because you don't need very much. It's amazing. Anyway, I'm done. I'm done talking about that, but it's just so good. So thanks for asking about it, because because we need to use it. There is a little bit left on this palette here. I think I just want to use it because who wants to waste that? It's so pretty. So I'm just going to smush some gold here and there. Why not? Let it be what it is. Okay. There we go. I do have some paint left here. We need to use it before it dries, but I think we have a few more minutes for that. This is so amazing. I can't even stand it. So now I'm going to dry this, but please start thinking about what are we going to do for our composition? What's our focal point going to be? Is it the hooray? Is it something else? Do we do hooray, and then do we pick some of my phrases from my work quote sheets? Or do we pick one of these? Enjoy your day, maybe? I don't know. Help me out. So cool. I was heat drying it and embossing it. Nope, silly me. That's okay. That's great. That's a great question. It is really, really cool. Okay. I think it's dry. So I just want to show you really quick since let's see. Look at the flashes. Ooh, that's so good. Okay, ready? Look do you see some right here? You see that nice? Let me get nice and close. There we go. It's not moving. It's not coming off on my finger. It's just there forever. Isn't that so amazing? It's fantastic. Fantastic. Okay, moving on. Let's put some stars down. I think I'm going to cut this up. I'm going to separate the black stars from the teal stars, and we could always use both of them if we want, but we don't have to. But this way we have choices. Beautiful. Thanks, Robin. All right. I think this looks kind of cool right here. What do you think if we just had like a couple stars going that way? I think I like the black one, but let's see what the turquoise looks like. It's pretty good, but I kind of like the black now that I'm seeing it on here like this. What do you guys think? All right, I'm going to go with this unless you tell me differently. So let me get a paintbrush. And I love working with tissue paper. There are some tips to have more success if you're going to put tissue paper down onto a journal page. Start with kind of a wet brush. And so I'm just gonna, I think I'm gonna like have these be in the corner and that one coming up and that little guy down there or something. So I'm just gonna start getting it wet where I want to trim it. And I've cut it with scissors, and that's okay. You can keep it that way, but it is pretty nice to tear it. It gives you a slightly better look in the end. So it's up to you, totally just preference, whatever you feel like doing, but this is how I do it, and it works pretty well for me. So I've just put water around the edge for where I want to trim it. And I give myself some space, it doesn't have to be right next to your stamped area or whatever you're using. I am just taking just a tiny bit off here so I have a nice torn edge. I don't want it to tear into my image at all. So I'm just trying to be careful when I get close. Oh, there we go. I forgot we were not doing the whole thing there. Okay, and then just along the bottom. Here we go. Perfect. And now we still have some left over we could use on another page. That's going to be cool, huh? I love this. This is turning out great. So now we need to get our Mod Podge Ultra. I introduced this another day, but if you didn't join that day or you just forgot or whatever, I'll just tell you again. Mod Podge Ultra is amazing stuff, and if you keep the nozzle clean, it will last you forever and you'll be able to spray it. This one is almost gone, but also I didn't take care of my nozzle in the very beginning, and I learned the lesson the hard way, and so that now I can't use it that way. So I'm going to show you the other way you can use it if you don't take care of your nozzle. Hold on, I'm looking for my brush. Here we go. I have a particular brush I like to use. So I just dip my brush in here. It is glue, right? So you just want to make sure whatever brush you're using that you kind of just have it dedicated for glue. Whether it's this or it's like modeling paste, or excuse me, not modeling paste, like gel medium or whatever, right? So none of this, none of this down here is moving because it's all acrylic paint. Once acrylic paint is dry, it's dry and it's permanent forever. The only way to get rid of it would be to cover it, you know, with some other color. So you don't have any worry about it moving around. And this is the part where I said, you know, this is why I used a solvent ink and versus dye-based ink for my stars, because with the stars, if I'd used a dye-based ink, they would be kind of running and they wouldn't be so crisp anymore right now while we're putting it down. So that's just something to keep in mind and consider when you're doing your stamping on your tissue paper. So I'm just taking my time. I'm just kind of patting down. When I need more liquid, I just dip my brush in and add more. And don't be worried about adding too much, because at the end, once I have it completely stuck down and I'm pretty happy with it, then I just take a paper towel and pull up the excess and also help it to just kind of stick a little bit better. Now it's a little bit wrinkly. We've got a pretty big piece here that we're working with. So, you know, it's to be expected. It's no big deal. This is just a fun technique, a fun way to add some stamped images or even like textured stuff. Oh, I have to remember that. I want to show you another time. You can use like texture paste like that, like this, like the stencil butter or the solar paste or lunar paste from Simon or whoever, you know, whatever you have. You could put that on tissue paper and then add it to a surface, and then you have a textured surface, which is amazing. I used to do more anyway. I don't do it as much now, but I used to do more like 3D stuff. Like I would take just like paper mache 3D objects, and I wanted to add texture and a pattern to them. And so I just figured out one day, like, oh, I can just put it on tissue paper and then put the tissue paper onto that 3D object, and then now you've got texture on it. It looks really cool. So anyway, so here I'm just blotting and taking some of the excess glue off, making sure it's all stuck down really well. And I'm also being really careful not to like press too hard or smudge it or whatever, because it will rip the tissue paper because it's very delicate. So you just want to be gentle, but it's, you know, it's easy enough to work with. I am going to lift this page because it's sticking to the next page. Hold on here. It's just because that that adhesive is just making sure my pages aren't all sticking together here. Okay, I think we're good. I am gonna dry this real quick. Actually, let me pull off this excess off of the bottom here. There's just a little frayed a little bit at the bottom. I pull some of it off, and some of it I just will like fold over, you know, or you can cut it off with a knife once it's dry. Oh, let's see. Michelle said, I'm using lunar paste for the base for the spiral die cuts. Oh, that's a good idea. Okay, well, I can't wait to see what that looks like. Great idea. All right, so I'm just drying this. It was really wet, so I just want to dry it and make sure it's not going to stick to the page underneath. Oh my goodness, this is so cool. It does actually make the paper feel a little thicker too, almost like leather-ish. I don't know, it gives it more texture. But check that out. I mean, you can see some of the like creases and stuff, but I actually don't mind those at all. I kind of like them. And the stars now are perfectly stamped and fit so nicely on top of this layout. This is turning out really great. I'm excited for where it's going. Okay, so here we go. So next, oh, it's a little bit wet down here still. So next we need to add our squiggles and the hooray. Okay. Oh, I have an idea. Okay, you guys tell me which one of these sentiments you want me to use. And then I have an idea I'll run by you, okay? It's your birthday. It's party time. Enjoy your day. Bring on the cake. Which one do you want me to use on this page? Think about it for a sec. Let me know. Thank you so much. I think it is looking great. You guys picked great colors, and I'm loving it. So here we go. Let's see. What are we doing with the squiggles? And where's my hooray? Let's see. Is it dry? Almost. Let me just dry it with a heat gun real quick. It should be. Oh, what? Okay. Yeah, that feels pretty good. Okay, so we've got hooray on here. I'm thinking, hold on. Oh, I know what I want to do with this, but did you guys pick a sentiment? I might just pick. How about enjoy your day? Since it's not a card, it's just a journal page that feels like it might fit a little bit better. But here's what I'm thinking. What if we do enjoy your day and we just stamp it all the way down and then we put hooray on top of it? That might be fun, huh? Okay. Oh, Snuggles would make an awesome, or Squiggles would make an awesome border. That's a good idea. So I could cut out some more of these. What do you think? You think you want it to go all around the edge, or just on the bottom, or just on the top, or maybe just on the sides? I don't know. Tell me what you think. I could cut more squiggles. Definitely, we could. Or we could do it like, oh, what if we do this? Hold on, I have an idea. What if we have hooray right here, and then we have the squiggles on either side, and then we put the enjoy your day all the way down, and so we just have like a bar of stuff, text and stuff. What do you think of that? I think that might look cool. All right, I'm gonna go with that. Unless you have a different idea, let me know, because sometimes the messages are, it takes a minute for me to see comments. So, and I don't want to waste your time. And we're almost at time. So let's finish up. I need a stamping block. Did I ever bring one down here? Let me see. What did I use? I know I used something the other day. Oh, I used the cover to the. Well, we can maybe make that work. Let's see. I really need to bring a stamping block down here. Okay, I'm going to try to line it up. Maybe with the word Claire here. Is it going to stick to this? Oh yeah, it's doing fine. All right, we're going to do this. The first find Claire and Nocturne. And let's just see, is it the right way? Oh, thank goodness. I was like, oh, please don't be upside down. Okay, yes. All right, I'm glad you guys like this idea. Thank you. Thank you for participating and helping me decide. This is helpful. It's not going to be perfectly straight because I can't see where I'm going, but that might make it more fun. What do you think? It doesn't need to be straight. I love it already. And for not being able to see, I don't think it's too bad. This is another really great technique for using text like kind of as a background, you know, and repeating it over and over, it just makes really interesting backgrounds for you. Okay, check this out. Isn't that cool? I think it turned out nice. All right, let's keep going. We'll put these on either side. Ooh, do I have? I'm gonna guess that I don't, but let me try one spot. No, I definitely don't. Okay. I was looking for Artist Tack. It's like little mini dots on a sheet, but we're gonna be fine. We're gonna use my Sizzix glue because that will work quickly and it works really well. So let's just do that. It'll just take me a minute here. Okay, almost there. Please, if you make anything tonight, your ATC cards or your journal pages or tags or whatever, please share them in the group in the collective so we can all give you some love. Okay, oh, there. Oh my goodness, so much glue just came out. That's a bummer. It's okay. I'll make them send me more. How about that? Okay. There we go, finally. Normally for fiddly stuff like this, it's like really thin and, you know, lots of squiggles here. I would use Artist Tack, which is just a sheet of a bunch of little dots, and you put it down and then you squish the dots on there and it's pretty great. But I don't have any close to me, so we're just gonna do it this way. I do love these squiggles, and I think it would make a great border, and I think I would like to cut out a bunch of these, you know, and just have them ready to go. You know what I think is interesting, and I kind of want your guys' opinion on this. Oh, a package was just delivered. Something markers, all because of you. Wait, what kind of markers? I can't see the, for some reason I can't see the end of your message there. Oh, you guys can't see. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh wait, you can see. Okay. Never mind. I was thinking that only I could see those chat messages. So anyway, Rhonda, tell me what kind of markers, because I it's like off the page a little bit and I can't see part of your message. I want to know what I enabled you to get. You're welcome, by the way. Whatever markers they are, I'm sure they're amazing. But anyway, okay, I had a question for you. In art journaling, do you think to use die cuts? Dies. Oh, Posca. Oh, yeah, you have to have Posca. You know, do you, I feel like a lot of art journalers don't use die cut shapes in their journal pages. And I'm just wondering why, because they're so useful. This is not sticking. I need to let it just chill. It'll be fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, look how fun this is, and you can add cool patterns and whatever, but I feel like a lot of art journalists don't use die cuts, and I just think we need to change that. Let's see. I have those, but I forget about them. Oh, the Posca markers? Oh, yes. I mean, yeah, you really, if you're going to join me in art journaling, you definitely have to have some, even if you just get the basic set, you know. I also have been using, I don't know what size markers you got, Rhonda, but I have been also using the really big ones, like the biggest, fattest, chunkiest ones they have, not the moppers that are round, but just big chunky markers. Maybe I'll bring one downstairs tomorrow so I can show you on the live, but they are pretty magical and I love using them. Oh, some of the gold just came off only because I got glue on the front there. The Artist Tack dots. Yes. Yeah. I use those so often. And I mean, they're from graphics and I work with them and they're amazing. I love those glue dots, but I don't have any down here, but I wish I did right now. You do use die cuts. Okay, good. That's good to know. Because I have some ideas for die cuts too that I really want to use, but I can't find them anywhere. And you know, and I was just wondering if like other art journalers use die cuts. So this is what we have right now. I think we are going to do some, whoa, that was crazy. Sorry. Hi, there you are. We're fixing it. Okay. I don't know why that happens very randomly. I haven't touched anything. It just happens. It's so strange. Anyway, we're back. Here we go. Here's our page. I think I do want to do a little bit of Posca markering. This is another one we've used a few times. I'm not going to use it tonight, but it's a metallic flip marker. So good. And they have a bunch of colors. That's from Spectrum Noir. I'm pretty sure they still sell it, and I highly recommend those. Those are wonderful for doodling and stuff. You know, even if you don't really like messy glitter, it's controlled glitter. Oh, let's see. I scored almost a full set of Altenew alcohol markers on Marketplace for an awesome price. Well, that's amazing. I love it when I get a good deal on Marketplace. That is so awesome. I've never used Altenew's alcohol markers, so you'll have to let me know what you think of them. Okay, I'm going to outline the star here. I only have a white Posca down here, or else I would do other colors. But white is pretty. Maybe I'll bring my Posca bag down with me. I do a lot of my personal journaling and stuff upstairs in my other art space. So some of my stuff that I use all the time is just up there. And I forget to bring it down with me to do live videos. So anyway, I am going to do this one too. Hey, Rhonda, are you stamp carving? If you're not, I think you need to order a stamp carving set and let me teach you, because you're going to love it. You are going to love it. You need to do it. I'm going to peer pressure you into it. The most loving peer pressure ever. Look at how pretty. I love outlining the stars. See how it made them just pop right up? This is what Posca does for your life. Just telling you. Okay, I need to dry this just a tiny bit. I know we're a tiny bit over time, but we're almost done. Thanks for hanging out with me and helping me make this page. It's so interesting how we have different supplies that we don't know what we're getting ahead of time, you know, including the stamp that we carve. You know, I made the prompt list, you know, a few weeks ago, and I have no idea what we're opening each day. And it's just really interesting to me that we can still, no matter what, figure out how to make a fun page or project of any sort with a bunch of supplies that we don't know what they are. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just so cool. Okay, sign me up. Yes. Okay. So, you need to go to my business page on Facebook. I'll tag it so it goes back to the top, or pin it for you. And there's a set for stamp carving on Amazon, excuse me. And it's like $20 for the whole set, and you have everything you need to start. And then I will also tag you in my Stamp Carving 101 class, which is on Etsy, or not on Etsy, it's on YouTube. It's just a quick, like 5-minute video that's there for anybody to watch. And it tells you sort of the beginning of how to start stamp carving. And then so I want you to do that. And then after that, I want you to start carving stamps with us. And if you have questions, you know how to find me. Okay. I want you to do it. You're going to love it. It's super addictive and so fun and easy. And you get to make your own custom stamps, and it's amazing. So anyway, Rhonda says, I have to brag. I'm honored to have an original piece of art. Yes, you do. You should post it so people can see. Yes. I love you. I love you all so much. You're my favorite. Okay. Here we go. Are we done? Do we think we're done for today? I think this is a great page. I love the color combo. I think I'm going to use this in a minute because I'm about to make some other videos, and I love this. I think it's so fun. Very graphic, very bright colors. Yeah, do you mind posting? You're in Cassie's Collective, right, Rhonda? I'm pretty sure you are. Can you post it in there and just share it so everybody can see? Anyway, here I am, crazy hair. Oh, can you see the, you can't see the comments. I don't know why this happens. It's so weird. Okay. Oh, I wonder. Oh, yeah. Interesting. Okay. Sorry, I'm just looking at my tech stuff here. Okay. So here we are, finished page, 2 pages. I mean, this one and then this one. Love both of these. We did a great job. Great job, everybody. I'm super excited. I would love to join in the stamp carving, but no money in the budget. Totally understand, and that's okay. If you ever decide that you want to start, that video is out on YouTube forever, and you can always just send me a message and say, hey, I got a stamp carving kit. Can you teach me? Or give me some pointers or whatever, and I would be more than happy to do that. So, okay. So thanks for hanging out with me tonight. It was a little bit later, but you're here and I love it. Tomorrow is the same time. Tomorrow's Friday, isn't it? Tomorrow's Friday. Yes, tomorrow, I believe, is at 8 o'clock, but look at the schedule, find the link. You can click the notify me button so you don't miss out, and so you don't, in case you forget, it will remind you, and come and join me tomorrow. And I love you guys, and have a great night. Thanks so much.